Chapter 11, Mishnah 7. The Mishnah discusses another type of hollow musical instrument. The main body is made from the horn of an animal, but the mouthpiece, the narrow end, and the bell, the wide end from which the sound emerges, are sometimes made of other materials. A musical instrument made entirely from the horn of an animal, if it is curved, it can become tame because it can be used as a container. But if it is straight, it is tahor because it does not have a container. And the rule is that the Keilim made from bone, which includes the horns of animals, cannot become tame unless they have containers. The Mishnah now deals with the horn's mouthpiece. If its mouthpiece is made of metal, the mouthpiece can become tame even when detached from the horn, because it is a metal kli, which is subject to tuma even if it lacks a container. The status of another section of the horn. If its bell, the wide end of the instrument from which the sound emerges, is made of metal, Rabbi Tarfon rules that it can become tame even when detached from the horn, because it is considered an independent kli. But the sages rule that it is tahor, because they hold that the bell is merely secondary to the horn. However, the sages agree that the bell of the horn is subject to tuma when it is part of the horn. But when all of them, the mouthpiece, the middle section, and the bell, are joined together to form the horn, then even if only the mouthpiece is made of metal, the sages agree that they can all become tame in view of the rule. Anything attached to an item that can become tame can also become tame. Since the metal mouthpiece is subject to tuma, so is the rest of the horn. The Mishnah cites another example of a kli made of separate sections, all of which, the Mishnah cites another example of a kli made of separate sections, all of which can become tame when they are assembled. This kli is a metal menorah, whose sections include the branches, the perach, i.e. the cup at the top of each branch into which the lamp holding the oil and wicks is inserted, and the base, i.e. the legs on which the menorah stands. Similarly, the branches of a menorah are tahor, because they do not have an identity of their own, while the perach of a menorah and the base of a menorah can become tame, because they are containers. But when they are joined together, they can all become tame, including the branches.